It was recently confirmed on the official Nintendo website for Mario Strikers Battle League Football in Japan that Princess Daisy will not be included in the starting lineup for this game.
Now wait a minute, did I hear you correctly? Princess Daisy, who's been in there from day one, is going to be kicked out.
I can't believe it. That seems to be the case. We've got here a lineup on the Mario Strikers official website from Japan. Mario, Luigi, Bowser, Peach, Rosalina, who's a newcomer, Toad, for the first time a playable captain, Yoshi, DK, Wario, and Waluigi. So a lot of the old faces are coming back here to Mario Strikers Battle League Football, but it seems not Princess Daisy. Now, as you say there, she's been in this series since day one in Super Mario Strikers or Mario Smash Football, which came out in 2005. She was in Mario Strikers Charged in 2007. Why isn't she in the third game in the series 15 years later?
Well, so they're giving her the boot, but isn't this a bit of an own goal for Nintendo? Because people like Daisy, don't they?
Well, she's a pretty popular character. She's a tomboy who's always seen at sports and party events doing her best. She's built up quite a fan following, I have to say. It just doesn't make any sense for her not to be in this game, if you ask me. Now, there's a couple of possible explanations for this,
right,
and reasons why she might not be in the starting lineup.
Okay.
Now, firstly, in the old Mario Strikers Charged game on the Wii, there were, of course, unlockable characters, such as P.T. Piranha, Diddy Kong, etc., who were secret characters. You know, you have to play through the game and beat the very hard campaign mode to unlock those characters. So it's possible she could be hiding in the roster as a secret character, maybe alongside other characters like, for example, King Boo, this kind of thing.
Oh, I don't know. Wait a minute. I mean, that's a bit of a demotion for her, isn't it? I mean, she's a sort of main play character normally, up there with the likes of Peach.
Well, exactly. This is what I don't understand. And, you've got her portrait on the roster there, replaced, it seems, with Rosalina, where Daisy should normally be right next to Princess Peach. That to me is a bit of a snub for her.
Well, I mean, if I was a Daisy fan, I wouldn't be very happy with that.
Well, no, indeed, I wouldn't at all. It doesn't
I'm
make
a bit of a Daisy fan,
Well, indeed.
A bit of a Daisy fan, so,
It doesn't make any sense. It's the equivalent of, for example, making Yoshi a secret character. I mean, who does that? It doesn't make much sense. Now, there was actually a game in the Mario Sports series years ago where Mario himself was an unlockable character. That was in the original Mario Golf, but that was kind of way back then. We don't redo things like that anymore now, That's sort of like an archaic practice these days. Speaking of old games, Daisy has been in the Mario Sports series since the year 2000 with Mario Tennis. It just doesn't seem right to exclude her at this point.
No, she's been in there, as you say, for a long time, back in 64, and what they were doing in the Nintendo 64. And of course, the Strikers, Strikers from 2005?
Yes.
5, yeah. So she's
right.
been there all the time. So I was thinking, well, maybe, perhaps they're trying to keep a more, this sort of Odyssey type of theme, and Mario 64 with the main characters like Peach, and I don't know, Mario and Bowser and things like that. But of course, there's other characters in there that have got in, like Waluigi and people like that, and even Donkey Kong. So that theory's wrong, isn't it?
I mean, yes, you could say maybe they're looking to just keep it to the main cast, but at this point, it feels like an insult to Princess Daisy to say she's not part of the main cast. She's been in the sports series now for 22 years. I mean, how OG do you have to get here, I mean, really.
Yeah.
So, I just don't see the reasoning here for excluding Princess Daisy, particularly when she's supposed to be a sassy tomboy. A game of soccer seems to be right up her street. It's the exact kind of game where you'd expect to see her, so removing her at this point makes even less sense.
Exactly.
So what I'm hoping personally right now is that she has indeed been relegated to an unlockable character status. There's also one other explanation, and that is that perhaps, as they've done with previous games in the Mario Sports series recently, she might be a DLC or later downloadable character, either paid or perhaps as some kind of promotion where you can get her. To me, it really seems like she's a low-hanging fruit character though, and her absence is definitely strange. There's something odd going on here.
Yeah, but yes, that's still that idea that still kicks her out there to the subs, just booted out there.
She's on the sub bench. Yes, it doesn't seem to make any sense for Daisy.
No, because she's supposed to be a main character. Well, always has been in these games. I mean, all the sports games, she's always been there. So why are they doing this?
That's right, and of course the other reason why this seems like a snub towards Daisy is that Waluigi is here as well. Now, Waluigi, of course, was also introduced back in 2000 in Mario Tennis on the N64 as a supporting character, right alongside Daisy. So Waluigi's here, Daisy's not. This doesn't make sense. Now, of course, there was a previous game that caused quite some commotion when Waluigi wasn't in it, but Daisy was, and that was Smash Bros. Ultimate. So maybe this is Waluigi's revenge for that game? I just don't know, to be honest.
Yes, but I mean, you can't really compare Waluigi to Daisy, can you, in terms of popularity of
Well, I don't know. We're not here to start a war. We don't want to start a war.
I'm not, if you're a Waluigi fan, then that's okay, that's good.
That's fine.
I'm just saying, in general, you know.
I don't know.
Daisy is a bigger character.
Is she? I don't know. Let us know in the comments what you think, fellows. If you think that Daisy or Waluigi is a bigger character, and which of these you think deserve to get the spot in Mario Strikers Battle League Football. I'm personally looking forward to this game because I quite like the Mario Strikers series. I'm looking forward to seeing how it plays out and also whether or not Daisy will be playable as either a secret character or a DLC. I jolly well hope she is.
Well, I do, yes. I mean, I certainly do as well. But what controversy, though?
This is pretty big news, I have to say.
Daisy given the boot.
It's not. It just doesn't seem right, Bertie. It doesn't seem right.
Not at all.
This has been your hosts, GameChap and Bertie, bringing you a rather interesting news item here on Princess Daisy. Thank you for joining us, fellows. We thank you very much for your continued support in watching our videos. We'll have more content for you soon, so stay tuned. Until then.
Oh yes.